Uncletale proudly presents Bucky the Clever Bunny and Mighty the Bear, deep within a peaceful forest, filled with towering trees and chirping birds. Many animals lived together in harmony. In a small village in that forest lived a little rabbit named Bucky with his family. Bucky wasn't the fastest runner or the highest jumper, but he loved reading, observing, and solving strange problems with his clever thinking. One quiet morning, the ground began to shake with a heavy thump. Thump, thump. A massive bear named Mighty had arrived from the northern mountains. He was strong, powerful, and proud. "I am mighty, champion of strength. Who dares challenge me?" he roared. The forest animals trembled and hid. None dared to face him, except for one little rabbit sitting calmly under a tree. Bucky! Bucky stepped out from the shade, wearing his round glasses and speaking softly. "If you're looking for a challenge, I'll gladly accept," he said. The forest fell silent in shock. "A tiny bunny like you?" Mighty scoffed. "What can you possibly do? Want me to lift trees, climb mountains, or toss boulders?" Bucky smiled. "I don't want to compete with strength. I propose a game of wits." Mighty burst out laughing. "Ha! You've got courage, little one. I accept. But don't cry when you lose." Bucky picked up a dry leaf and said, "We will each search the forest and find these three items. A blue leaf, a scentless fruit-a-rock that floats on water." Mighty frowned. "There's no such thing as a blue leaf, and rocks don't float." Bucky chuckled. "Perhaps you just haven't looked closely enough. Let's begin." The two set off into the forest on their unusual quest. Mighty ran wildly through the woods, digging, climbing, and throwing rocks into ponds. His strength was unmatched, but he found nothing and grew more tired by the minute. Meanwhile, Bucky walked calmly, thinking carefully. He found a blue flower with tiny blue leaves, his first item. Next, he picked up a dried fruit with no smell, his second item. Finally, he reached a small pond near an old volcano and found a piece of volcanic rock, light and filled with air pockets. When he dropped it into the water, it floated gently, smiling with confidence. Bucky returned to the starting point. As the time limit approached, Mighty returned, sweaty and empty-handed. "I couldn't find a single thing. None of those exist," he grumbled. Bucky laid out all three items in front of the forest animals. He calmly explained, "The blue leaf comes from a certain flower. The scentless fruit is a dried one, and the volcanic rock floats because it's light and full of air pockets." Mighty stood silent for a moment, then gave a hearty laugh. "I admit defeat. Little bunny, you truly are clever." From that day forward, Mighty stopped bragging and began learning from Bucky. He listened more, thought more, and helped others without showing off. The forest animals were happy to see the once boastful bear become kind and wise. Bucky and Mighty became close friends and taught the young animals in the forest an important lesson. Strength might help you win battles, but cleverness helps you understand, solve, and overcome with wisdom. And that's the true victory.